about 20-something years ago. I wish I'd had you.
Yeah.
I saw this coming because God reveals to his prophets, and I'm not saying I'm the only prophet, but my church will tell you. I preached sermons about what we were seeing back before Clinton became Clinton. And let me add to that, you think Obama's bad, you let Hillary get elected, and I'll be in jail. Yeah, you all will. I'm serious. She's more deadly than Obama. This thing in Benghazi is bigger than just her being Secretary of State. That's happening on her watch. That man was killed deliberately because he knew stuff and he was trying to move up the ladder.
Yes.
And with the weapons in Iran, he knew all about that. And he also knew why, what's his name, the dictator Libby was taken out to start with. But anyway, that's another story. The other dirty little secret is that abortion continues to be because people don't want biracial children. The majority of the children being killed at the clinic are black and biracial. You see it every Saturday morning you go down. That's why it's staying in there. I've had doctors tell me that's one of the biggest issues that won't end abortion because it's affected the church. The church has family members whose daughters have had abortions. The parents have paid for that. An unwanted child. I can tell you story after story. So until the church wakes up to the fact we're part of the problem. And the same thing's happening with homosexuality now. The church is being impacted by that because now parents are finding out the kids go off to college, they're coming home with boyfriends, and they're not girls. And the girls are coming home with girlfriends, you know, and they're not just girlfriends, they're partners. And now it affects the church because then we get lockjawism, we're afraid to say anything. And so now we get compromised on abortion and on this, and we're losing two of our greatest aspects that God gave to us. And the church is the only one that can deal with these issues. And until we get our morality based on the authority of God's word back in our homes, you can forget about your government because your government's made up from people that come from homes. And see, Satan knows that. And the government and tyrants know that if you want to rule the people, you destroy their homes and their marriage. If you don't believe that, study the history of England and the Scots and how the English church controlled the Scots. Watch the movie Braveheart. They were controlling marriage. Because if they can legalize it and make it their way, they can decide who gets married, who doesn't get married. And now we're losing marriage that came before the church.
Yeah.
And it's going to be redefined. And God help us what's coming next. I'm a member of the Sons of Confederate Veterans. I got interested in history, found out I had Civil War veterans. I studied slavery. It was not about enslaving a race. It was about votes and about money. And the House of Representatives in the North wanted us out of it. It would have ended itself economically with the Industrial Revolution, but the North wanted to build the railroads. I could give you a whole history lesson on that. It was not about racism. That was an accepted way of economics throughout the whole world. In fact, Islam enslaves more people today,
Yes.
and they did then.
And women.
And the real fault lies with Africa selling their people, to the slave traders. So there's a whole other story.